Honmen Practice Test Examination Number 1 Part 3 of 4. 5175. 51. You have just come across the scene of traffic accident and you found the injured person. In order to avoid the secondary accident, you helped to move the injured person to a safe location. Answer: true. 52. You must not prevent vehicles coming from the left at intersections whose roads are the same width. Answer: true. 53. Before you turn right left, you have to use directional indicator 3 seconds before you make your move. Answer: false. You have to use directional indicator before 30 meters from your movement. 54. In main traffic signs, there are 4 categories: mandatory instruction signs, prohibition signs, warning signs and direction signs. Answer: true. In traffic signs, there are main traffic signs and auxiliary signs. 55. If you meet certain standards by committing such as traffic violation during novice driver period and do not attend a novice driver's course, you have to take a retest. Answer: true. 56. For a long downhill, it is better to use foot brake rather than engine brake. Answer: false. You should use mainly engine brake. 57. On a hill, since it is difficult to start a car on uphill, downbound car should yield to upbound car. Answer: true. 58. If it is inevitable in order to avoid the risk, you can use alarming horn near hospital or school. Answer: true. 59. When parking non-at automobile on a downhill and leaving the car, you should put the gear in low. Answer: false. You should put the gear in back. 60. In order to drive cautiously on the road, it is important to understand own personality, especially for the person with a short-tempered personality such as easily gets angry when passed by other vehicles or easily irritated on the heavy traffic. Answer: true. 61. When you intersect the sidewalk in order to get into a parking or a gas station, you have to slow down regardless of pedestrian. Answer: false. You have to stop before intersecting a crosswalk. 62. If there are pedestrians walking on the crosswalk, you must stop before proceeding over the crosswalk. If there are no pedestrians on the crosswalk, you may proceed at a reduced speed. Answer: false. There is no need to slow down if there are no pedestrians. 63. On a cold day in winter, if you sprinkled some water, it was likely to freeze, but you did so as not to raise a dust. Answer: false. You must not sprinkle water when it freezes. 64. When your car was stuck on a railway, you burned papers in the car to signal because you didn't have a warning flare. Answer: true. 65. When you drive through the narrow road, it is important for you to think about the situation when you pass the oncoming vehicle and consider whether you can drive safely or not. Answer: true. 66. When you load baggage on motor bicycle, the baggage cannot exceed more than 15 centimeters both sides from the base of pallet. Answer: true. 67. When you ride on the moped, you have to make your toes pointed outwards when you put your feet on step bars and sit with your legs apart. Answer: false. You have to make your toes pointed straight forward and sit up straight. 68. If there are pedestrians walking on the crosswalk, you have to slow down or proceed with a reduced speed or stop the vehicle not to interfere with pedestrians. Answer: false. If there are pedestrians walking on the crosswalk, you have to stop the vehicle. 69. Though you've noticed a slow sign before entering the intersection, since the car on the intersecting lane was still far, you didn't slow down. Answer: false. You have to slow down when there is a slow sign. 70. Though you shouldn't pull in front of the preceding car when it stops or slows down before a railway, you can pull in front if it was a motor bicycle. Answer: false. You shouldn't pull in front of a motor bicycle. 71. When you pass the moving vehicle ahead, you have to get close to the moving vehicle as possible before you pass it. Answer: false. You should keep a distance between your vehicle and the moving vehicle ahead. 72. Since two bicycles on the road ahead were moving side by side, you have honked the horn and passed through right side of those bicycles without slowing down. Answer: false. There is no need to honk the horn. 73. When preceding car is driving on a snowy road, you shouldn't follow its track but should drive on snow. Answer: false. The track of preceding car is the sign that it passed safely. 74. A selfish speculation, such as this car will stop or that car will yield to me, increases the risk of accident. Answer: true. 75. If you are wearing an industrial safety helmet while riding a moped or motorcycle, it can be considered that you are wearing a riding helmet. Answer: false. You cannot use industrial safety helmet as riding helmet.